Hello, I am back. That was obnoxious. I am back. It's a new year, new me. Not really. I'm the still same old me and been so MIA on YouTube, and I apologize. I'll get into all that when I start filming. So let's just jump right. See, I can't even talk. Let's just jump right in. I always gotta have 2 cups of coffee to be able to even function. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyeballs. It feels so good to be filming. I suck, but typically this time of year, my channel kind of goes MIA just because I'm so busy. The holidays are always busy, just probably like everybody else. I did have extra family I had to go see this year on my dad's side, which we don't typically do. But I haven't seen any of that side of the family in so long. It was stressful because we had to do 3 Christmases in a row. So the day before Christmas Eve, then we always see my husband's side of the family, and then Christmas Day, we always see my parents and my side of the family. So it's like boom, 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 3 days in a row of just Christmas. That was a lot of Christmas. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Star Palette today. I haven't used this guy in a while, so I figured I would use it. I'm going to try and stick to something kind of simple, not trying to go too crazy. I'm thinking something purpley. Maybe. Purple. Let's do it. Purple. Purple it is. Here we go. I'm going to dip into this color right here. So then the day after Christmas, my husband and I decided to start tearing down our backsplash behind our sink. So we've had the same backsplash, Jesus, probably 8 years, something like that. Ooh, texting. And about a month or 2 ago, we had painted our whole upstairs, and we're just changing the color scheme. The backsplash and the colors that we had just did not go with anything anymore. It was outdated. It didn't look good. It was like a glass backsplash. It had to go. It's had to go, but we just, I don't know, just kept it. I don't know why we kept it. And of course, when you do any kind of renovation or anything, it doesn't just flow. Things happen. So it finally got done. It took about 8 days. We didn't work on it every single day, but it was just trying to get things together, having to run back down, get more stone. Oh my God, I thought I turned you off. So doing that, that took some time. And always this time of year, my husband takes a lot of vacation time. He kind of saves up his vacation days. And I think this year, he got up to 3 weeks vacation to use this year. And, you know, a lot of times he takes them when we go on trips throughout the year, but he had some extra days. So, oh no, he didn't have any extra days. His freaking truck broke down. So his truck broke down a week ago, last Monday. And he didn't get his truck back till Friday. So that kind of gave us an extra week together. And of course, I love spending time with him. So if he's home, I'm spending time with him, you know. That's just kind of where my time has been. I'm going to switch brushes, and oh my God, I'm going to throw it. So with no additional product on this brush, I'm just blending out the edges. I feel like I haven't worn makeup in so long. But my chin has been so bad. This is like breakout area for me. Like, this is where I typically break out if I break out. And then I'm a picker, which is terrible. But I pick them. And then it just makes them stick around longer. I don't know what my problem is. It's like, I don't like anything hard on my face. That doesn't come off right. So when they turn into scabs, I pick them off. But now they're like flat and smooth. They're at that point in the healing process. So Yeah, that's where those are at. And there was 4 of them, like bam, 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 bam. He's almost gone. He's almost gone. These 2 are just sticking around for the party. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here. I'm going to concentrate that more on my outer V. It's almost the same shade, but it's just a tad darker. So happy New Year. We did the same thing we've done the past couple years. So this was our 3rd year. We go down to a German place in Clifton. I live in Cincinnati, so it's about, I don't know, half hour away, and they do, it's called Mecklenburg Gardens, and they do a big German party. I'm part German, my husband's part German, mainly German Irish. I have some other Scottish and things like that, but it's fun. They do a big smoked pig, and they have a band, and you bring in New Year's the same time as the Germans, which our time is 6 o'clock in the evening. So we get to go party there it opens at 4. So from 4 to about 10, I think it's when it closes. So 4 to 10, you eat dinner, party, drink, and we always get an Uber down there because obviously none of us want to drive. So we do that, and then my husband and I always spend the night at my parents', so we party there and then bring in New Year's, our time at midnight. I don't know, we've done that 3 years in a row, but this year they've changed a lot of things. There's a lot of new rules, and we don't like rules, and it was irritating as shit. So we're like, you know what, next year we're not doing this. We're probably gonna go to Nashville. So that's already the plan for next year. I think I'm gonna take this shade right here. These are like a pressed glitter, so it gets very messy. As you can see, my palette is pretty messy from it. I think I've taken glitter glue with them before, but I think a couple of the shades are worse than others. But this is fine, no big deal. I'm not big into like New Year's resolutions or anything like that. I guess if I was to have a New Year's resolution, is to save more money. I want to like be more frugal and try and just, when I'm going to buy myself something or buy something for the house in general, because those are typically where all my money goes. I'm buying stuff for the house or buying makeup, really. I'm going to start asking myself, do I really need this? Is this a necessity, or am I just blowing money? So to that point, I have all these palettes, all this makeup, yet I'm always buying new makeup. So I think what I'm going to try to do is get the use out of what I have. And then, because I did get an Ulta gift card for Christmas, so I do want to use that. And I'm already like going to be so overwhelmed when I go into Ulta because there's so many new releases already, like so many, and we're like we're not even a week into the new year. I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, what do I get? Which one do I get? What do I do? So I don't know. But I do want to try and be more frugal and just try and stick to like, do I need this? Or is it just because I want this? Like, I guess you never really need makeup. But, yeah, I'm just going to try and be more frugal and save my money. I need to ease my way back into makeup because it was so much fun filming some dramatic looks last month for Christmas. Those are my favorite kind of looks to do. And I didn't really film a lot of Christmas looks the year before. So I was like, I'm gonna go all out and do some Christmas looks, some crazy Christmas looks. So I had fun with that. Very simple, very easy. That's how I'm starting out the new year. Okay, so off camera, What I do remember about that pressed glitter shadow in the palette that I was telling you about is that it looked like all the glitter was on my face. Okay, like, yeah, all the glitter was on my face. So I did go in with the glitter glue. This is the NYX glitter glue. And put some just on the inner part of my eye. Swirled my finger in that glitter shadow and put it on, and it works. So I do feel like in the Natasha Denona palette, these type of shades here, at least these two for sure, I can't remember these, but I know these two for sure use glitter glue, and it will stay on much, much better. I'm going to prime with the Cover FX Blurring Primer. This stuff is so easily, like, you feel it on your hands, and then it's gone. Like, I don't know what happens. It's so easy to just go on. I really hope my mic battery doesn't die, because it looks like it's about to die, and I'm just gonna roll with it. Hope it doesn't die. So if you keep seeing me look up, I'm checking my mic battery. So I'm going to spray my beauty blender with the Mario Badescu spray. This is the aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Nothing new here. If you've been watching me for a while, that's like my thing that I like to do. For foundation today, I'm going to go in with the Lancome foundation. This is an expensive foundation, but it's so worth it. One of my all-time favorite foundations. Beautiful. Just the coverage and the finish of it is just phenomenal. I have not used this concealer in so long. Like, I don't even remember the last time I used this concealer. It's probably expired, like, for real. This is the NYX HD concealer. They did come out with a new one. It's the Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. I might have to get that. I might have to break some New Year's resolutions, or my New Year's resolution, and get some new makeup, just because I think some of my stuff is so freaking old. And then I'm going to set my face with the Patrick Star powder. Haven't used this in a while. So I am busting out some oldies with some goodies. Now to bring some color back to my face, because I always feel like that powder lightens me up a little bit. I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation and just really actually take it. I don't mind the highlight under my eyes, but just start to take it down more, like a little bit below my cheekbone and then like my jaw, because then I can just give myself a little bit of a highlight. Since, like I said, since it lightens it up a little bit. And this will also give a little more coverage. I know I'm not ready for my lips or to do my lips yet, but I'm gonna put some lip gloss on. Oh my gosh, they are so chapped. I'm gonna go back to the eyes and start to use that first purple shade. And just kind of take it up here a little bit, just to blend that glitter out, so that it's not like so harsh and high. Just kind of blend it out, or really kind of wipe it away and just blend a little more down here. Then I'm going to go in with that purple too and just start smoking out my lower lash line. I got an air fryer for Christmas too. So if you follow me on Snapchat, which I use Snapchat, usually Snapchat and then YouTube are my most used social medias. I don't have a Facebook. Thank God. I despise Facebook. I think I liked Facebook when I first got it and had like a minimal amount of friends. I tried deleting a bunch of people with Facebook just to kind of tone down the bullshit with the drama of people, and that didn't work. And then like the sensitivity level is on another level anymore with people. You can't even make a joke somebody's always offended, and it's just like, I am done with Facebook. So if you don't follow me on Snapchat, I post a lot on there. You should follow me on there to really get to know me more than even on here, because my Instagram, I don't think I get too personal on Instagram as much as I do on my Snapchat. So to get to know me a little bit more and really understand my personality a little bit more, definitely follow me on Snapchat. But anyway, I was posting, I got a, and I'm a big time cook. I love to cook. It's another passion of mine. And it's one thing in life that I regret. Oh my God, Christy, freaking talk. I really wish I would have went to culinary school. But instead I got my marketing degree. But now looking back, I really wish I would have went to culinary school. I consider myself a big time foodie. I try all kinds of foods. I will eat anything and everything. I will try it all at least once. That's just how I am. But I'm a big cook. We got an Instant Pot. Love it. And then I got an air fryer for Christmas too. So probably after I film here and edit a little bit, then I'll probably go to the store. Might use the air fryer tonight. But if you love to cook, those two things, the Instant Pot and the air fryer, oh my God. It'll make you fall in love with cooking again, because I think sometimes in the kitchen, we get repetitive with the kind of food that we cook. So this kind of gets you out of your comfort zone and gets you to try new foods, new recipes, and like I said, make you fall in love with cooking again. I think I'm going to use this shade right here to kind of, no, I'm not. Wait a minute. Let me get back to just my normal whatever. I'm going to go ahead and bronze because I'm just all over the damn place. See, this is what happens when you don't film for 3 weeks. Ridiculous. Not acceptable. So I'm going to bronze using my Benefit Hoola. Nothing new there. There are some really exciting things that are happening this month in the next like 2 days. For one, I am starting the new cystic fibrosis drug. It's called Vertex. I was in phase 2 study. I think I started it in like April last year. And it was a 6-week study. And at that time it was 2 pills in the morning, 2 pills in the evening. And my lung function, like when I'm at my, let's just put it this way. Let's just say a normal lung function is between 0 and 100. And 100 is like the best you can be. My best, mostly after home care or antibiotics, things like that. At my best, I'm in the mid-lower 60s. That's my best. And then, you know, if I don't feel well or my lung function drops, then, you know, the lowest I think I've ever gotten was a 40. And that was a long time ago, but I was really, really sick. I think I had the flu or pneumonia or something like that. When I was on these pills, my lung function went up in the 80s. I have not been in the 80s probably since I was a teenager. So it was huge. And I could have gotten the drug or got the placebo, but we knew obviously I got the drug. Numbers don't lie. So then after that 6-week study, I immediately got enrolled into phase 3 of the study. So I've been in this study since June. I end it Wednesday, January 9th, but I start 2 years free drug. The past 6 months of being in this study, nothing's changed. I've had my ups and downs still, so we kind of just assumed that I got the placebo this time, which is fine, whatever. That's what happens when you're in studies. You don't always get the drug. So, but now I get 2 years free drug, and I start the real thing in 2 days, and I just feel like, I just never thought I would ever see the day where something like this would ever become available in my lifetime. So I'm just looking forward to being a whole new woman, basically, you know, and have energy, breathe better. And when I was in that 6-week study, man, that's the best I've felt, like I said, probably since I was a teenager. So yeah, that's so exciting. And then I got an email last night from someone. I don't know if I can really mention it until probably after the weekend, because if it's a surprise, I don't want to ruin it. But something happened last night that was just like, wow, you know. So I'll mention that later on. But when it comes to all this stuff that's happening, and we aren't even a week into 2019, I'm like, wow, this is a fabulous start to the new year, and I'm hoping it only keeps going, and this vibe keeps going, and the smile on my face just won't go away. For blush, I'm going to use the Pretty Vulgar blush. This is in Hush Blush. I love this blush. This is an awesome, awesome blush. Oh, the other thing that happened, our internet went down. So I don't know what was going on, and that, like, even if I had recorded in the last week, I don't think I would have been able to upload. Everything was so slow. Our internet was like barely working. Like none of, like, our TV was acting up. We couldn't get on Netflix. We couldn't do anything. Like, so finally we called, and they said that our cable box probably just went to crap, basically, and we had to get a new one. So when we had to go up to Cincinnati Bell to get a new cable box, and they upgraded us for free. So I'm hoping that my videos, usually it takes sometimes 2 to 3 hours to upload a video. I'm hoping it will take like an hour, hour and a half tops now. Like, and that's exciting when you do YouTube and you get free upgrade on internet, and it will be way faster. Oh, I'm pumped. This will be the first video I find out if it really works and it's really, like, really fast. How many times can I say really in one really big sentence? For highlight, I'm going to use the Pure Bronze and Brighten. This is their cheek palette, Dreamer Bronze and Brighten cheek palette. It is beautiful, and I'm going to use the highlight in this. Like I said, I'm just trying to bust out the stuff that I hardly ever use. I don't even remember last time I used this. Ooh. Very pretty. Sometimes you can see exactly where the highlight is. I'll just go back in with my blush brush and just kind of go over it a little bit so that everything's blended. So that line ain't like, you know, you just see like a highlight line. Now I'm going to take that same middle white shade, and that's what I'm going to use the highlight with. I was going to use the highlight in the other one, but I forgot I was going to use this. So I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. I knew I was going to have to touch up my brows, but I always do them anyway. I don't know. I just always end up doing them. And then my inner corners as well. I'm going to get a different brush here. Now for lips, I don't even know where it went. Oh, here it is. I found it. I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs little baby. Look how little this dude is. Very, very little. I just got a trial size forever ago. I don't even know when I got this. But it is in the shade Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Lamarck. Alright then. Ooh, I'm loving this color. Now I'm going to finish this look off with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Be careful with this stuff. If you don't shake it, you hear that? Like a paint thing, you know? You'll have just splatter of glitter all over your face. So make sure you shake this bitch up. Okay, so this is it for this makeup tutorial. Again, I'm sorry it's been 3 weeks since I've uploaded. Of course, like I said, this time of year it's always like crazy, crazy busy. So I should get back on my normal schedule. So hang in there because this is going to be a good year. I feel it in my bones. This is going to be a really, really good year. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.